How's it going, man? Not too much, man. How are you? Okay, let's see. Let's see what's on the agenda for today. I'm only kind of just logging in for the first time in a little bit. Been busy. Another hour, we'll get to see who we're matched with an island raid. Let us see. Yo, what's up, Naveed? Going pretty well. How are you? It's down. Not too much. Just chilling, waiting to figure out who we have for Island Raid. What rank did all you guys register at? Is everyone in Fearless or Elite? One thing I noticed from playing from Fearless actually is that I have a lot of subscribers and followers in the Fearless section side of things. We played Fearless one round, or like 1 month, I guess, like one round of Island Raid AR and all that, and it felt like everybody was like, I watch your videos. Yeah, I feel that. Hoping we get a decent matchup. I don't want it to be like too boring or nothing. Also, one thing I noticed, I need to open up recruitment. Kind of got the space for it now. Actually, it's kind of hard to say. We have quite a few people out. Spessie's not playing. He's on a business trip. Rox is he had a commitment to another alliance for this round. I mean, I guess we do have a bit more power, but we got quite some space before we get back to Elite, so might be able to recruit. We'll see. I'm always curious to see where people at. I heard that there's some pretty big alliances in Fearless this round. Yo, how's it going? Hey, from Ukraine, that's crazy. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, I heard there were some pretty big players this round in Fearless. Can't remember what alliances they were in though. I don't even know what alliances they were in. I'll probably recognize it if I saw it, but Chev still has Warrock. I think it was Panda that was telling me that there was some pretty monstrous accounts, but I don't know if they're still in here. Is Rise Against still playing? I don't know where Rise Against is at. He's not in True G, it looks like. Yo, what's up, Svensky? How's it going? Versus an Elite. Yeah, I don't know where they're at. I'm alright. I'm chilling. How are you? Just kind of waiting to see who we get matched against here in an hour. Tits made Fearless, hopefully a good 6v2. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I noticed, I think NBD, Tits and us are all in Fearless. Kind of funny if we all got the same bracket. The hard part about us versus Tits is that neither alliance would move. Because y'all have Avi and then we have my Garrison, so it's just like neither alliance would make progress. We just sit there and swing on each other and take poor rally trades. I'm good, dude. Today, my first IR begins. Oh, no shit. Your first island raid. When did you start playing the game? First island raid. That's crazy. And people say that new players aren't joining. That's cool. Well, good luck. What rank is your team in registration? I don't know if there's any teams specifically that we're like looking forward to fighting. Just there are some big players, so probably any of them. 30 days ago. Oh wow. Well, welcome to the game. We registered almost the same way as you guys. I hope we don't have to fight you. Honestly, like we'll probably just do the same thing we did last time and just whoever the second strongest alliance is or the strongest alliance, whatever, we'll just tell them to pick their allies and we'll take whoever's left. Yo, what's up, Stalker? How's it going? Yeah, you guys are 379, so you guys are a bit ahead of us. We'd probably be neck and neck if we had Spessy and Rocks, but yeah, both of them are out. Spessy's on a business trip for about a month, and Rocks, I think he had a prior commitment to another team for Island Raid, so I guess some team he's been telling for a while he's gonna play with them, but oh, there it is, Ryle. Okay, yeah, so Ryle has Denrus and Petersky. Denrus is like maxed out, so it'd be a wild account to fight against. We are 538. Let's take a look. 538. Seep. That's the right one, right? Yeah, 538. Okay, nice. Oh, you guys got some strong. Oh, you guys got Jafar's account. That's cool. I was wondering where this account ended up at, actually. We fought this account in when it was in MXO. I believe I might sub bookmark, actually. Was it FAP? No. Was it this account? Can't remember what it was. I remember that account used to be an MXO, or whoever the previous owner was, or whatever it was. It's kind of scary. We're the bottom of Fearless, so just 4.2. Yeah, there are some monsters hidden amongst. Yeah, there are some wolves amongst the sheep. Not to call people sheep or nothing, but just making a statement that there are some absolute units of accounts in some of these alliances. And we've seen that. Like like I said, we played Fearless for 1 month, and there are some maxed accounts there. I mean, I would chill in IR, but I want to fight also. I mean, yeah, it's what it's there for. You get, I think Island Raid, you get like 80% back, whatever, also, just like Genesis War in terms of death. So it's like, you might as well just go all out and have fun. If you're getting, 8, almost 9 troops for every 10 that die comes back, might as well. No reason not to. You guys have a good team, though. You guys are stacked. 313, 502. That's a huge, like, I feel like you guys go straight to the top of Fearless because of this account. I would be surprised if you guys aren't in the top 1 or 2 Fearless brackets. You only have T4. Oh dang, okay. Yeah, maybe we take Island Raid and build the account. 30 days though. 30 days and you're already playing in an Island Raid. That's crazy. I remember, shoot, how long were we playing the game before Island Raid came out? 6 or 7 months? I think I played the game for 6 or 7 months before Island Raid officially came out. So that's crazy that players today can literally just start and go straight into KVK type games. Anyone else got any pretty sneaky alliances or alliances that they're worried about playing in their brackets? Actually, I want to take a look. What is MXE and ROK are kind of maxed out, or at the top, I mean. Huh. Oh, we played against him. I've fought him a lot. Garrison against Lime as well. Ryan. Huh. It's always crazy to see like names like move around and where they're at these days. Rogue, yeah, he's in ROK now. Got Goat and DHX. Yo, what's up, baby girl? How's it going? Mark Star, you got zeroed. Looks like he's only down like 40 mil total though. Seems like he bounced back pretty quick. I sent you a friendly request in Seaf Stitch, but I need max everything, and my Eileen is soon level 60s. 60, sadly not awakened. Oh, I can take a look at it. I gotta catch up on my messages and stuff. Save Me's down at 835. I actually have Save Me in my arena. Oh, good. How are you? I'm good. I'm chilling. Just waiting for Island Raid. How are you doing? Oh, wait, I probably already asked that. I'm sorry. I have not been sleeping well. Glad to hear you're doing good, though. Well, yeah, I'm just chilling. I'll wait for Island Raid. I'm ready for a bunch of wars and no sleep, honestly. I'm not sleeping anyway, so might as well be able to fight something. Save Me is crazy. Yeah, he's fun to fight against, though. Used to garrison against him for a long time when we played in Apex. I remember there's a video actually on my YouTube channel, an older video of us garrisoning against Save Me directly, like one-on-one in Island Raid, and we held them for like 2 or 3 hours until they built around us because I couldn't break the tower. The meaties. Well, this is where TPL moved to. They got Caesar, Choopy. So this is where the TPL, some of the TPL members went. Interesting. Top 1. Is Top 1 actually like an Apex team though? See, this is my thing. Like, you go, like, look at this, okay? Like, Top 1 farm. Top 1 farm. That is crazy to me. 16 bill registration, and you have 5 players over 200 mil. Everything else is 100 mil or less, or like 175 mil or less. Like that. See, like, this is the problem with Apex, man. This is the problem with Apex these days, is that you let alliances like this register and go up there just for free rewards. These guys literally registered for Apex for free rewards, and you're not going to tell me otherwise. I'm not doing Island Raid this time. I'm sitting in a new farm alliance for a little bit. Oh, I got you. Sometimes it's needed. These heathens just want to kill everything. I can't wait. This is going to be chaotic. Our last one, I had 1.2 mil after fighting 4v1. Yeah, our last 2v6, I think I had like 2 or 3 mil in aid station as well. I think it was closer to 3 mil after the second or third day. It was fun though. Not gonna lie, man. We were talking about it in the alliance. I think it was during Archipelago raid this last month that especially in Archipelago raid, we were pleasantly surprised that like alliances seemed to be a lot more willing to fight in Top of Fearless than even like Top of Elite, right? Because we played G6 for however long we did, and it felt like the longer it went on, like the minute that teams like got matched, if they felt like there was a mismatch or if they felt out of place or whatever, they just wouldn't fight. But like we were in Fearless and teams were just like, oh fuck it, we're fighting. And it was like, okay, like where has this been for so long? Oh, it's needed being a little hot-headed. Last 2 events I've been timeout. Oh no. Get yourself in trouble. Hey. Why are we listed as an academy? Well, actually, I guess that's kind of what we said. God, dude, this whole lineup is like completely different. I don't recognize any of these names. I mean, like Smelly, Hans's account, Catastrophe, Aussie Girl, Reaper, Watson, Whiskey is Junior. We started in the same region. Trouble is my middle name, but I miss my soft. Yeah, I'm like, well. If you cause trouble, you gotta be in timeout sometimes, I guess. It is what it is. But at least you own it. Hi, baby. What you doing? Yeah. And M49, they're not really merging with UOD anymore, it seems like. Seems like they're just kind of doing their own thing. DJ, he's strong as hell. We play off limits with DJ and YP, Embarrass, Karma. Hello from the bottom of Fearless. What's up, Baguette? How's it going? What rank you guys registered at, Baguette? I like your sleeves. VOW, oh, that's where Gonzo's at. Bought Gonzo plenty of times as well. I do 1921. Holy cow! Forgot it goes down that far. I do own it. It's because I refused to be bullied by Wills and offended myself. Got a little too aggressive. It happens. Honestly, yeah, it happens. I feel like a lot of whales let the power gap go to their head too as well. There's kind of a lack of humility with some whales sometimes, but even people that aren't whales, even like low spenders, I've seen some humility issues, but it is what it is. 1921, yeah, that is crazy. Let's take a look. Where is that? 1921. Holy moly, 4.1 mil. That's wild. I keep forgetting that it goes down that far. That is actually crazy. What were we at before? What were we looking at? Duff. Oh man. I used to be in this alliance actually. This was the alliance that when we migrated out of Region 23. Duff used to be in Region 7 and this was the alliance that we went to. There's a lot of familiar names. Siren was their R5 at the time as well. Kossi was there. Huh. That's cool they're still going. Kong was there as well. Exactly, I agree. Yep. It's kind of just a humility issue sometimes. BDTN. Izzy, I heard you spent some time with Soul back then. How's your experience with them? Soul. Who's Soul? Is that an alliance? Or is that a player? Name's not really ringing a bell. What's the time in your country? Well, I'm in mountain time for the United States, so it's 4:16 p.m. for me. What's up, Yalson? How's it going? It's crazy that there's 200 millimeter. So, low down. That's wild. Should be clapped. Yeah. Here it's 12 a.m. Oh, wow. Midnight. That's not even including the Wild West. There's the budding war zone. Yeah, you can't even see the budding war zone, right? The budding war zone is like its own thing. Soul. If that is an alliance, it doesn't ring a bell. The only alliances I've ever been in is DTLD or GMND in Region 23, which I R4'd for and then eventually R5'd. Then we migrated to Region 7 and joined Duff. And then from there, a couple months later, we went to Region 6 and joined Mini Boone. It was Boone in all lowercase. They were like affiliated with Boone. We played in Region 6 with them for a while. And then I took the group and we migrated to Region 164. And that's kind of where we've been ever since. This event always starts at 2 a.m. Oh, yeah, that's wild. Yeah, it starts at 6 p.m. for me. Oh, you came from Duff. Yeah, I went to Duff for a bit. So in Region 23, some of the R4s that we had and the original R5, their original accounts started in Region 7. And they had alts that they had started in Region 23. And when we ran into regional issues with SMHS in 23, yeah, we migrated to their region. Yeah, what's up, Pharaoh? How's it going? What's up, Keep It Simple? How you doing? Yeah, you can only see it once maps open by looking at the low G's. Crazy variation there. Oh, I see. Yeah, how long we got? We got 42 minutes till we can see that. 76. I don't even think I could do 76. What did I cap out at on mine? I think like 74. I need to do mine. I'm at 74. I haven't played mine in a bit. Axe. This is where, yeah, Versace streams. I watch Versace stream even though I don't understand it. It's kind of a fun player to watch because they're a whale as well. Them and UC, the Russian team. I think it's a Russian team, right? I don't even know where UC is, but yeah, I usually watch their stream also. Lost. Z, he's selling his account. I think he's selling his account for 12 grand. What's up, Brox? How you doing, buddy? I do not have the money to be buying an account like that, though. Korean and Chinese players are always so strong. It's crazy. Yeah, there's I mean, part of it is just the pack exchange rate. I feel like it's pretty much across the board. I remember in Rise of Kingdoms, like, they had merchants and stuff that, like, you could pay to buy packs from the Chinese or Korean conversion rates, because you could just get, like, packs for, like, 40% off, pretty much, 30% off. Yeah. That's crazy that he's leaving. Prim. Panda's at the top of Elite. I mean, I wish him luck, but I feel like, I don't know. Like, the teams now that are in, like, upper Elite, I just don't see Prim being a team that holds weight there. Because, like, rank 37 is Apex in AR. And it's like they're very centric around Big Daddy and Dr. Death. I feel like if you're up at these ranks, you need to have more than that. Like Samuel, I feel like Samuel just like runs laps around Panda. Like, I don't want to like be mean here or nothing. I'm not, but I don't know. I feel like Panda needs more oomph to play. Like look at, like, Dawn is right next to them, and they have Danny Lee. The money laundering out in North Korea. Did you see it on Discord? The answer for IGG about your weird rally report? Yeah, something about it was like I saw it with like one eye open. I was like half awake. I fell back asleep. But there was something about how like they were saying your troops didn't heal or something like that, and you were like, okay, so there's like a difference of like 100,000 troops or something, and it makes a 3 mil difference or whatever it is. Yeah, it was crazy. Can't you use the VPN to buy it at their rate? No, the VPN stuff used to work, but in most games it's blocked. Like the payment merchant detects where you're purchasing from, like where you're actually purchasing from, like your account registration and stuff, and your payment method and your billing address and stuff, and it doesn't let you convert the rate. Did have a question about the fire, barrage, buff, and debuff. We have a final exact number of the percentage of final damage, or is it just a guessing game? I mean, you're never really going to have a final number, because it's just like the wider the gap, the more of a damage bonus and amplification it has, right? So it's like if you have 100 more firepower than their protection, you're going to have like X as your damage bonus percentage. But then if you have like 1,000 gap between your firepower and their protection, it's, you know, it's obviously going to be a much higher number than that. I mean, you probably could map out the math on it and figure out what the gap is. We did the same testing with lethality and block, and found that out, and found out the what's it called, the diminishing returns rate on lethality and block. But with firepower and protection, it's a bit harder, because you can't just like, it's harder to like incrementally increase your firepower and block or decrease it, right? Because like you have to like find people that are within a close range of each other, and then just like test it in increments and stuff, and then like chart it down and find the averages. Whereas like with armaments, you can like take off armaments, put on armaments, have armaments that have certain hones and take them off, like that kind of a thing. It's a lot more controlled with armaments to test lethality and block than it is to test firepower and protection. So it's a bit harder to do that baguette, but yeah. So I mean, like the VPN stuff, like it works on some games, but most of them go do the in-game prices based off of the merchant or whatever that they're like actually like accepting the payments through, and most of the merchants have it blocked now. Does anyone know how to unlink your Gmail account, your IGG account? Yeah, you have to submit a ticket. If you go into the settings and you go to submit a ticket, like one of the tickets that you can submit is an unlink an email address or unlink account ticket, and you just have to submit that. Good luck in IR. I'll go to sleep now. It's the end of the midnight. Good night. Appreciate you being here. Yep. Have a good night, Rocks. Appreciate you, brother. Good luck, man. Have a good night. Share me your chords when you have them. And let's see where you land tomorrow. Oh, hey. I just noticed. I have the chat in the stream. I just realized that. Hold on a second. I was adding that as a widget, but I didn't know that it's saved. Oh, I need to change that. Let me update that while we're here. Stream elements, edit. Text settings. How do I change the text color? Can I do that? Save? Yeah. Or thanks. Yeah, I guess it would be unknown because it's really difficult to try. I mean, honestly, lethality and block were very difficult as well. It would just take an organization of getting like a group of players to be able to help commit to it. I'm sure I could probably organize it. I'll talk to some of the guys in the region, but yeah, you just have to find people that are around the same garage as yourself. It would probably be easier with players that are at a lower firepower and protection rate. But yeah, I'll work on it and see how TC runs, which means Svinsky. So when someone else buys your account, they're stuck on the country's prices. No. So when you go to purchase a pack, right? And you go to like check out, the payment vendor itself, right? Like when you go to purchase, like say you're purchasing from PayPal or say you're using like a credit card or whatever have you. Part of that process is entering your billing information, and I believe that most payment merchants now, in order to circumvent getting around that, utilize your billing address as the address that they use for exchange rates and for taxes and stuff. So what you would do typically in like Rise of Kingdoms and stuff is that you would have players from China or Korea or whatever have you that were essentially mules, and they would log into your account for you and purchase the packs for you, and you would send them the money for the packs purchased. So but yeah. Oh yeah, I was doing the chat thing. Let me see here. Edit. Chat. Text settings. Yes, and it's a huge discount as well. Yeah. It was. I do remember quite a few people doing that. You're all-star. I just play infantry all-star. I don't want to play rider this week ranges. Oh, I don't know. I haven't really done mine. I did, oh, I didn't realize that I was... I did do garage, I guess, a little bit, but... No, that's it. I'm not pushing for Cedric or nothing, really. If I get Cedric stuff, then sweet. Hey, good luck, bro, for IR later after reset. Hey, yeah. Thank you. You too. I just put, on new equipment, I know you stack attack, but would squad basic attack damage be better for a rider main like Chasey, if that makes sense? Yes. So here's kind of the way that I look at things like that, right? So when you are playing, or sorry, when you're doing hones on like your armaments and stuff, you want to steer clear of the garrison and the rally basic attack percentages, because yes, while that can help you like in a Chasey garrison and stuff, you know, like taking those ends up removing your hones from being able to like utilize that in field. So if you take a bunch of like garrison basic attack damage hones, for example, yeah, it'll do great in garrison, but the minute you go to use that armament set in the field or rally or something like that, those rally hones are just empty. So what I would do is, like, on your armament sets, stack the attack and the lethality for that damage that you're looking for, and then go into your actual equipment itself in a refinery, and then just get basic attack damage percentages there. Because the basic attack damage percentages that you see in the armory aren't confined to just rally or garrison like it is on armaments. They apply in all situations. So if you do want the basic attack damage because you're a rider player and you use Chasey a lot, I would be taking the basic attack damage percentages on refinery, and then maybe like pair that, like if you can find one like that plus like squad damage or whatever have you, or rider squad damage. But yeah, I would take the basic attack damage percentages from refinery, because again, those aren't confined to garrison or rally like armaments are. They apply to all three: rally, garrison, and field. So your Chasey will perform better in all three situations. Yo, what's up, Ivan? How's it going? You're a ranged player, or you can play all three troops at the same time. I'm an infantry player, so when I play, I have 3 infantry marches and 1. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Yeah, well, I was going to do this for field, but for now, I'm just going to switch it back. Where is it go? And there we go. Okay. So yeah, when I play field, I have 3 infantry marches, 1 rider, 1 ranged. I'm not going for the ranged TC. I waited till TC to use my my garage stuff, because no reason not to. Sitting on a pile of gold. Can I please see the plus 20 squad equipment? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, man, no worries at all. Yeah, no, that's a question I actually get asked a lot, so I appreciate you bringing that up. Because I had questions like, hey, is the basic attack damage percentage or whatever in refinery restricted like armaments, and so it's not good to take? But yeah, refinery is actually the one place that you actually do want to take the basic attack damage percentage, especially if you use Chasey a lot. This one isn't all that special. But it has the 4.4 damage reduction. I bought this from Venom. I typically have this 5% damage, but I just want full damage reduction, so I have a 17% damage reduction. But I do have a damage set as well. Like, I have a 5% damage there. I have a 4.1% damage here. 3 point... Oh, wait. Where's it at? I thought I had another one for damage. I might have listed the damage helmet for sale, actually. And then I have a 3.1 damage here as well. I have like a 50% damage and then like a 16% damage reduction set. Let's see. Is plus 20 the most? Yeah, plus 20 is the highest you can go. Okay, you thing for beginning Eileen and Bodala for field. I would do Eileen. I would get Miyamoto as well. I would save Bodala for the 3rd or 4th hero you get. I would do Eileen and Miyamoto first. It's going to be more damage. Squad damage reduction is more valuable than infantry defense. Yes, just simply because, like, so defense and damage reduction are technically the same thing. It's just where in the equation it applies at. So I think the best way to kind of show this is just on a screen. And let me show you real quick. Does this show my desktop? It does, okay. So if we were to look at damage in terms of like the game, like how is damage calculated? So your basic damage that you deal is like attack and troop stats. Sorry for the shitty handwriting. I can't draw with paint. But what this is, what troop stats are, is like in here. If you go to like a troop and you look at the stats, you have a flat attack stat. This is your base attack, and this is your attack percentage multiplier. So you can see this actually. If you go to buffs, you can go here and see infantry attack, 281.8%. If you actually took this number here of 208 and times it by 281.8%, that's actually what 586 is. And so that's how you get your core damage. And then this is multiplied by multipliers like your squad damage. And this is like skill damage, your basic, your counter, your lethality, your firepower, all things like that, right? And that's going to give you like your final damage, or this is like your equals your total damage that you're going to do. But then that is then divided by the enemy's defense, which is times by like their block, their protection, their damage reduction. And then after all that is said and done, that's how you get like the final number that you deal, like that number that actually shows up for your skill damage or your basic attack damage numbers. It's everything that you're doing offensively divided by their protection and stuff. And so when you're asking is damage reduction more important, defense multiplies again against the base number. So you get like this base number basically right here by building defense percentage. But then that number itself is then multiplied by if you get like damage reduction. So this is technically a lot more important because it's your multiplier. Damage reduction is, but defense percentage is also important. I can show you like a math equation for that. So let's say, for example, you were going to deal, let's say that you have a base damage of 100 and you have a multiplier that's like 1, right? So you're going to deal 100 damage. If you wanted to raise just your attack or your defense, that would be you going like 150 times 1. Oops, 150 times 1, and is 150 damage, right? Or let's say that you only invested into damage reduction or squad damage, right? That would be like you going 100 times 1.5, right? Or 150. It's the same exact thing. But if you balance it out and say you do 125, so you raise your attack sum and then you multiply it times 1.25, which would be raising your squad damage and the damage reduction, you'll actually see that you get a higher value. So you don't want to like completely focus on just one thing. You don't want to like isolate. You really want to balance it out, because when you balance it out, that's how you get like your highest values in terms of like damage output and damage reduction and stuff. It's a balance of it. That's why when people ask like, oh, should I focus on attack or should I focus on lethality on armaments? And I tell people that when you're playing the game itself, there's a lot of places that you can get attack, right? Like you get attack from research, you get attack from shelter skins, from troop skins, from march skins, you get it from heroes, all that kind of stuff, right? So your attack and stuff is already going up and up and up a lot. But there's no other places to get lethality. And so I tell people on their armaments and stuff, like you can get attack and whatnot or defense, but I would focus on getting like your block. So in this case, I have like 1,000 block and only like 37% defense, because I get defense from so many places, but I only get block from armaments. So I'm going to focus on block and lethality on my armaments and get attack and all that elsewhere. When do you refill your infantry garrison squad? I saw you keep it almost till there's no squads left. Okay, so I'll go back to paint for this, because there's kind of a thing to how this works. So when you are in a garrison or in a rally, right, and you are refilling it, the total size of a garrison or rally is, say, 2 mil, right? 2 mil troops. And this is your, okay, I cannot type or draw it. 2 mil troops, and this is your rally or your garrison size, right? If you send 400,000 troops to that 2 mil total, you're technically running, or 8, 12, 16, 20. Yeah, so 20%. You are 20% of the total size of that rally or garrison, right? By having 400,000 troops in. What that means, that for every kill and death that the total troop count takes, you're going to take 20% of. So if the rally kills 40,000 troops total,
right? Or let's make it easier. Let's say it kills 100,000 troops. If the rally kills 100,000 troops, you are going to get 20,000 kills. But if the rally has 100,000 deaths, you're also going to have 20,000 deaths. So your troop total percentage, in terms of like what percentage you are to the total, determines how many kills and how many deaths you take. So when I'm in garrison, if my squad size is 200,000, right, I'm going to get more kills. But if, like, let's say that after a few rallies my squad size is only 5,000, then if the total garrison takes a hit and loses 25% of the troops, I would lose 25% of the 5,000 troops. So it goes down in correlation to the total percentage that the garrison or the rally takes in terms of damage. That's how fast your squad size is going to go down. I'm not going to go down from 5,000 troops to 0 troops faster than going from 400,000 troops to 0 troops. It all depends on how much damage the garrison takes. So the reason why I don't necessarily need to refill the garrison is because, again, it's all percentage and like correlated to your percentage of contribution that you are to the total. So it doesn't really matter. And then also when you're looking at like troops, for example, or heroes, right? Some heroes have like, oh, if you when your troop size gets down, or when your squad size gets to 30%, you get a buff. Or when your squad size is below 50% or below 30%, you get a buff, right? You're going to hit this number at the same rate. You're going to hit those numbers at the same rate if you had 100,000 troops in the garrison, or if you had 10,000 troops in the garrison. Because again, the garrison as a whole is going to lose 50% of its troops at the same rate, no matter whether you have 100k or 10k. So you're going to get to these buff totals. It doesn't matter what your actual squad size is. You're going to get there at the same time. So you don't need to keep refilling. You can refill. You're just going to lose more troops, faster, because it's a higher percentage. But at the same time, you'll get more kills faster too. But I don't necessarily care too much for it. I just have to be a garrison lead. If I notice that like my team or like my alliance's troops counts are getting low, then then at that point I'll like 5 spam garrison. But until then, I'm typically playing field. How's Cedric range rally against your infantry garrison? Cedric worth investing in for rally? So Cedric does best in single rally or single rallies, basically. Like if you're in like a multi-rally situation, or like there's like field control and that kind of a thing, like Ethan usually outperforms. But like one-on-one, Cedric does exceedingly well. I don't know if I have any rallies that have Cedric though. Where they rallied us with Cedric. I don't know if I have any saved. I mean, it does well, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have any. Hi Z, I have a gun with 2 legendary hones, 4.6 rider attack and 5.7% squad-based attack damage. For how much can I sell it for? Honestly, these days, maybe like 1,000 gold. Maybe. It honestly may be less than that. It really depends. I haven't really looked too much at the rider side of things. Because I typically just play infantry. I think that for my riders and my ranged, I just bought like flat attack. So I'm at like 22 and 21. So I didn't really pay too much attention to it, but the market is getting oversaturated, right? So here's one thing that I said on the Discord, the official Discord, that like I don't think a lot of people are taking into account. So the auction house itself is a buyer's market. And the reason why this auction house is a buyer's market is because they made it to where you cannot buy items with linked gold, right? You have to use normal gold, not linked gold, in order to buy items. And because of that, when you, as a free-to-play or a small spender, whatever have you, when you craft items, especially free-to-play players, when you craft items and sell them, you're getting linked gold, which does not convert you to a buyer. You're still just a seller. And so what ends up happening is that now you have a free market that isn't a free market. You just have a lot more sellers than you have buyers, because the buyers are the people that can actually buy gold with real money, and there are a lot fewer of those as opposed to sellers, where any account, an alt, a farm, your main account, free-to-play players, whatever, there's a lot more sellers than buyers. And so because of that, the market gets oversaturated. You have far more sellers than you have buyers, and so the problem becomes that every day that goes by, more and more accounts are crafting more and more items, which are getting on the listed on the marketplace, but you have far fewer buyers than you have sellers, and so prices get diluted very quickly. It becomes a numbers game where people are simply trying to undercut, you know, everybody else with their prices so they can get their items sold to try to level their account. So you're kind of at the mercy of the market, and unfortunately the prices that you're going to get today and in the future aren't the same prices that you were getting last week. I just sell my ranged and rider equips every time by 420. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I mean, honestly, like I've been so unlucky. I haven't really gotten anything worth crafting. What's up, Don? How's it going? How you doing today, buddy? Why is the chat? Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can like make the chat a bit bigger, maybe. Let's get the chat size like. There we go. That's better. Sorry, the chat bot thing, or the chat box, is something I've been actively working on, put in here for the post live stream videos. And I haven't had the chance to edit it because I couldn't see the chat, obviously, if I didn't have a chat going, so it's a work in progress. I already got 7,700 gold for selling. Good update for me. Yeah, no, I think the update in general is great. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a great update. Just the fact that as a free-to-play player, or even your farms and alts, right? Like, you could craft items, you can get really lucky, sell a really good item, and now all of a sudden your farm has the auto farming survivor. So I like, or on your main account, you could be getting armaments, you could be getting, I mean, you could be taking that gold and going into some of those alliances that have like the mass merges and stuff, like the Monopoly event, and you can get a lot more free rewards there and actually have the gold to buy the packs when typically you wouldn't be able to. You could be leveling up your garage, you could be, you know, competing in TC. I think it's a great update for sure. I feel you, man. I'm waiting as well. Why did the Discord command not work? Thank you for testing that. Let me, give me 1 sec. That should work. Chat commands. Maybe I didn't enable it. Give me 1 sec. Discord. Let me, sorry, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna test that as well. That should have worked. It didn't work. Did I need to save it? Why you no work? Well, here, I'll work on fixing that. Sorry about that. Like I said, a lot of things are a work in progress right now, and it's hard for me to test things unless the stream is actually online and active. So let me get the invite link. Copy. That should be the Discord link to the Discord. Let's see. What messages did I miss? Oh, Yowson, you did it as well. Sorry, did it work in Twitch? I don't think it worked in Twitch either. Let me put it in here as well. There you go. No. I appreciate you guys testing that. Like I said, I've did a lot of changes last night and made some new things like the chatbot and stuff, but haven't been able to test it because I can only test it when I go live. So my farm account is in the budding Warzone Alliance 10 bill might. What? There's a budding alliance at 10 bill? You'll have to tell me what G-bracket they're in. I want to take a look at that. I'm in, thanks. Yeah, no worries. For infantry, I lead Miyamoto and Eddie. Is it good to have Eddie and Miyamoto lead, or other infantry heroes better than Eddie? So, I mean, Miyamoto and Eddie are fine. Miyamoto and Eileen would be better. If you want, like, Miyamoto and Eileen would be best, and then putting, like, Bodala in front of Eddie would be, like, your good second pair. But for, yeah, now, that's totally fine. Oh, I tried to play on that bracket. It is a scam. We played 350 gold. That's all I hear, but I guess I haven't, maybe I've just been ignorant to it. I haven't really been paying attention to the budding Warzone, so. Oh, yeah, I can see you guys pouring into the Discord. Cool. So the way that the Discord works, I'll kind of show you guys real quick on the stream. So the way that the Discord works, let me get rid of this image. So over here, you can go to, if you go to the rules, you click the verify button down here at the bottom, little green check mark that you acknowledge the rules. That should give you your actual, what's it called? Your role, basically. And then once you click the once you have that and you have your roles, you should be able to see the channels. Off topic in here, you guys can just chat it up, do whatever you guys want to do, talk about anything game related or not. In here, you can ask questions about the game. Happy to answer them. The video and live streaming topic requests, in here you can create a new post. And in that post, you can go on ahead and just give me like an idea for a video or something that you want me to cover in the live stream. And then other people from the Discord can upvote those. They can upvote with upvote the video ideas that they really want to have come out. You guys can chat on those as well, things like that. New video alerts. When new videos or live streams come out, these will get posted here. Same thing with the Twitch notifications. So some people were asking to have notifications outside of just YouTube, because I guess some people were getting the YouTube notifications we were going live. So you can mute these if you don't need them, but some people were asking for them. So those are there. And yeah, let me bring this back over here. Let's see, never again. Discord working. Yeah. No, it's still a work in progress. Like I said, it's a work in progress. I've just been busy, but I took some time today to do that. To be honest, I'm really waiting for Battlefield to come out tomorrow. I'm a huge Battlefield fan. Been playing that for a very long time. But then also, obviously, Island Raid is here, so I'm going to be bouncing between the two. Very cool. You helping more than you know, brother. Hey, man, happy to help. Happy to help. Honestly, that's all this channel is for, is helping you guys. So you guys drive the channel. So whatever you guys want me to talk about, anything like that, anything that I can do to help, you guys just tell me, and I'm here to answer. So I'm hyped for Battlefield 6 tomorrow too. Yes, sir. I'll probably start streaming Battlefield 6 tomorrow during the downtime when we're not fighting. Because typically with Island Raid, like, we don't usually get into wars until like day 2 or 3 or whatever when we finally touch, unless our neighbors want to go to war. So if we're not at war tomorrow, then I will stream Battlefield 6 tomorrow, probably on the Twitch stream. I don't know if we'll start it out on the YouTube stream. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. I think I need to create a playlist on YouTube for other games, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I will play BF6 more than IR, I guess. yeah. It really depends. Island raids are hit or miss. Like, we either have war first day or we don't have war till the 3rd day because there are enemies on the other side of the map. So it's a coin flip. We'll see what happens. If there's any bugs or anything like that with the Discord, just let me know. Like I said, everything is kind of a work in progress, and so I appreciate you guys' patience with me on this. I haven't had to do anything like this in a while, so yeah, there we go. I want to fight, but sadly, hard as a new player. No, I get that. Your deal will come, and honestly, like if you really want to speed it up, you can just go into alliances that are in lower fearless brackets to play in an appropriate matching. What do you think about Ethan Boyd, ranged garrison? Ooh, I haven't really thought of that. I mean, you get everything from his first skill. You get the skill damage of his second skill. You don't get the HP, but you do get the shield. You don't get the attack, but you do get the shield. You get the shield reflection as well. You lose out on the infantry flat damage. I mean, honestly, like, so the difference here is that, like, I feel like Boyd as a secondary, the big benefit that you get is the skill damage increase and the shields, right? As opposed to the flip opposite, where, like, when you have Ethan on an infantry garrison, you actually get the 45% defense plus the skill damage reduction plus the AoE. So I feel like there's more benefit to Ethan, or to Boyd Ethan, than there is Ethan Boyd. But at the same time, I don't really feel like ranged has many other great options for secondary. Like, you do have Louis, and you can be running Sophie Ethan as well. So, like, there's that, or Ethan Sophie, I guess. I mean, there's also, I've also seen some ranged players. I don't know if it was Apes Leader or who it was, but I remember I saw someone running Ethan Jacob, and that was destroying as well, because I think you get the flat damage dealt by up to 28%. Yeah, so it's 20% here and 7.5% here. So that 28% is also very similar to the 35% skill damage that you get from Boyd. But then at the same time, you also get an AoE, 20% HP. reduction in attack to enemy squads, which this was broken, by the way. I told them to fix that, and they did. And an increase in counter damage. So I feel like I can see where like the Ethan Jacob performs really well too. Be kind of hard to say. Boyd gives rage, but it's actually like it's a terrible skill. So you have to wait for 2 skills to go off in order for him to proc that, which takes anywhere from 12 to 15 seconds. But you only get the rage recovery speed for 3 seconds. So while yes, you do get rage recovery speed, it only lasts for 3 seconds and you're waiting 12 to 15 seconds. So it's only effective like 20 to 25% of the time. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen Jacob in a long time either, but it makes sense. It makes sense why you would use him as a secondary. He definitely does provide some good stats as well. And opposed to like Louis. Louis does give like the rage redown and the skill damage and stuff, but I think Jacob kind of peaks out a bit more with the skills. Boyd, Ethan for sure. Impossible to swarm. They just last. Yeah, I love Boyd, Ethan a lot. For now, our range lead uses Ethan and Cedric. I could see that. I've had people ask about Cedric for Garrison, and I think it works, but it primarily works when it's like a single rally. And multi-rally, it wouldn't work very well because you don't get the second part because it says when you're not in Garrison. You do get that. You don't get the second part here. And then you don't get the second part here as well. So it's good for getting like flat stats and single target damage. But other than that, I mean, like, yeah, that's kind of it. So I've usually told people use Cedric on single rally garrisons as opposed to multi-rally garrisons. So like Island Raid or Genesis War. I don't have infantry equipment for Boyd, thank you. Yeah, no worries at all. No worries. 5 more minutes and we could try to figure out what G bracket we're in. I might need help trying to find us. Because we're down at like rank 400. 420. 420. Oh my god, my back. Oh. That is the main reason why I've not been sleeping good. I still have like this pinch nerve in my back. It hurts when I'm laying down. I have to like lay down on a pillow. Maybe you guys run our map. Could be. Could be. Kind of suck because you guys have Jafar's account, but I'll play no matter what we're on. Hey, why are you building pink? Is that linked to the shelter skin? Oh, yeah. It's all based on your shelter skin. It's like if I change to like this, it should change to, yeah, blue. Change to this one. Change it to another shade of blue. This one, different color. It's all attached to the shelter skin. Old man, I know, man. I turned 30 years old. Now I gotta put like WD-40 on my joints. I'm actually like opening up a thing of Icy Hot right now to put on my back. So, if I sound like I'm a bit away from the mic in just a second, it's because I'm literally putting Icy Hot on my back like a 60-year-old. Don't make fun of me. This stream is sponsored by Icy Hot right now. It's the only way I'm making it through this. Come in at rank 183. Hey man, leave me alone. Oh god. I actually like put too much of this stuff on last night before I went to bed. And I thought I was gonna wake up with like like 3rd degree burns. I was like, oh my god, I'm laying down like on a heater at the moment. Then I passed out. I think I might have just blacked out from how bad it hurt. Oh. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I gotta wash my hands real quick from this.
Got this white sticky stuff on my hand.
Just kidding, bro. Okay, I didn't have a lot this time, so I was quick. Old man. Fuck off. No, straight up though, I am putting WD-40 and kitchen grease. Using duck fat on my elbows, on my knees. My youngest sister came over like last weekend. She made some comment of how I was 30 and getting old and stuff like that and making noise when I stand up. And I was like, no, I don't. Like, that's so stupid. And then I literally made a noise while standing up and I had to stand there for a moment, just embarrassed. Like, there's no way she caught me like this. I want to see DHX, SSI, H&B, ROK in the same map. It'd be crazy gameplay. Yeah, I remember we had that for 1AR and it was just a really fun AR to watch. Thanks. Oh yeah, no worries at all. No worries. It tripped me out for a while too. You get old, man. I know, dude. Don't remind me. It's like one day you're walking down the aisle for graduation from high school. The next you're like raising your right hand and swearing into the military. Next minute you're getting into the tech field, and next minute you're on your deathbed. I don't know, man. Shit goes by way too fast after Corona. Dude, I cannot agree more. It felt like COVID and the lockdown just like took how fast life was going by and just sped it up like 5x. SSI came in lowest I've seen, around 15 to 20 bill might. Yeah, SSI is kind of breaking up a bit from what I've heard. I heard that they were a lot of their players were splitting into some of the other alliances and stuff. Like Ace and stuff. Is it up there, huh? What's up? What's up? Oh, did you eat your nuggets and stuff?
Some?
Okay, mommy has like an ice cream shake or something like that for you in the freezer. Yeah, yeah, that's for you. Go get it. Yo, what's up, Joshua? How's it going? Sorry, give me 1 sec. Let me I'm gonna change into a tank top real quick because I got the stuff in my back, and then we'll take a look at the G brackets. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was it's been getting really, really cold here, and I'm one of those people that cannot sleep without the window being open. Like, I had the window open every night for probably the last like 20 years of my life, except for the summertime. Now that I don't live in Seattle anymore, the summers here get over 100 degrees, and I cannot have the window open then. But it's been dipping down to like 50 degrees at nighttime here, so I have the window open and the fan going, and so I sleep in a hoodie. But putting on icy hot with a hoodie just feels like an ick. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, Z, last time I asked you what skills to transcend, if I could go 2 skills, I wanted to do field 2, huh? You need to get a spoon. I was wondering, was it a big sacrifice in terms of strength loss for Garrison with him? Would it be better to just forget about the field so I can get the shield in Garrison, or is it not that big of a loss? No, it's honestly not that big of a loss. Boyd's skills being transcended doesn't matter too much for Garrison. There's a couple survivability aspects. Like, you do want to have his main skill, his rage skill, transcended for sure. But other than that, like, you can get any of the other ones at any point. So I would get the second one for the skill damage in the field. It's mostly the weapon levels that gives you the biggest buffs, like the flat 10% and then the attack and shield bonus when it's at max stacks. All right, let's see if we can find us. I don't know when Fearless starts. Is it like G20? The G's aren't working yet? Oh my goodness. I thought you could usually do it to like 2300. Yeah, no worries at all, Haley. Or Hale. Is it good? Yummy. Go turn on a movie or something so you can watch and have like a movie day with your ice cream. I thought that at 2300 you used to be able to look at the G brackets. The game is broken. Maybe I just didn't buy the pack. Did preview early or something. With my luck. I'll drop the link in here as well for some of the new people that are joining, but the Discord was created, so there you go. G30. Wait. Wait, can you see it already? Am I blind? Is my game broken?
G30. Area doesn't exist.
Captain said G30. Is that where we're at? How are you seeing it and I can't? Oh, also, I need to move the welcome messages to a separate welcome channel. I thought that was a welcome channel. Huh, whoops. I'll have to do that. Not working for me either. Are you just guessing, Captain, or is something happening here? Okay, well, Rachel's saying she can't see it. It's working. Confuse the IR map. What the hell is happening? Oh, it's working now. Let's go, baby. G30, he says. Tell me that's where we're at. Nope, that is not. I got lied to. G25. Soul today. I don't really know. Like, where does Fearless start? Is it better for you if we use Discord, by the way? In terms of like chatting here right now, no, use the live stream chat. It's just that everyone's been asking for a Discord, and so in the Discord you can submit like video ideas and stuff that you want to see me create, or if you want to ask a question from anything and I'm not live at the time, feel free to drop it there and I can answer it there as well, and also talk about it in the stream. But it's just a way for you guys to get questions and stuff to me when I'm not streaming, or if I'm like not on the game. It's easier to keep track of messages there as well. Other people can upvote questions and stuff they want to have answered to. G30 is the start of Fearless. Okay, well, I'm just gonna bounce around to make sure. Yeah, PHX. Yeah, PHX is an elite. Okay, so you're probably right. So G31. $32. $33. Oh my goodness, we are... There's tits. Oh, thank God. Okay, I thought that we were going to have tits in our map. Okay, so that's our other alliance. Half of our members are in tits. Okay, so we're in 34. We're in G34. Who is in the map? Yeah, we're fine there. Buns. Love it. Here, let me share this to the alliance first. G34 is where we're at. G72 ADA. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, these guys look strong. I'm down to fight. Who's this? Oh, never mind. I thought it was going to be like a whaled out account. Honestly, like, do we just take like a 1v7 this map? Maybe we just take another like 2v6. I think we've played against LOFR already before. I don't remember where or why. When. Yeah, I think we'll do like a 2v6 at most. I don't really want to ally anyone, to be honest with you. I'm just going to block everyone's messages. Yeah, I know where you're at. Fight with honor. Yep, so G34 it looks like. Yep. Where's our sister alliance? Are they in 35 or 36? Where's NBD at? 35. Wait, DDA is in Fearless now? This used to be an alliance we'd fight all the time in Elite. Interesting.
Seems like a lot of elite alliances are dropping down. 37. Actually, I want to see something real quick. Where's KS49 as well? Ooh, my boys. I'm surprised that Ryle isn't in G30 or G31. How did Ryle end up lower? It's... I wonder what their matchup looks like, actually. Let's take a look at theirs, too. I mean, I think theirs is probably going to be pretty similar. Oh, they got some. NFH, yeah, they got a bit of a harder matchup than we do, which lucky them. Yeah, they got quite a few 300 players on the map. Yeah, honestly, I probably would have rather been in G33 for a bit of a tougher matchup, but it's all good. I'm chilling with ours. Yo, what's up, D3? How you doing, buddy? Shit on my desk. How can you see your alliances where we group, where we end up 1772 ranking and out? You kind of just have to guess. It's a bit easier when you're closer to the top of Fearless, because since Fearless starts at 30, we can kind of just look at some of the top brackets. But when you're like that far down in Fearless, it's kind of hard to say or see what bracket you're in, just because it's kind of a guessing game. You can end up anywhere. I'm surprised that K815, okay. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of K... Wait, whoa, is that Mango's account? Or Mango's account? It is, huh? Huh. Good luck to that bracket. If you're in G36, hats off to you. Good luck. Rev. Is this where they're at? No. I'm surprised that Ryle isn't in, like, the top G brackets for Fearless. Interesting. Listening to y'all in the shower, hanging out tonight before tomorrow. Hey man, you got one of them shower beers or shower shots with you? Better tell me you have a shower beer. Who's Red Mango? He's just like a fairly strong account we've seen and played against before is all. Not anything. What up, Region 197? Yo, what's up? How's it going? Huh, okay. Are there any other alliances I should be looking for? Oh, there they are. KS49s and G41. Holy mo... With Ryle? How did... Bro, what? Bro, how did Ryle get G41 with a maxed account to... Shower beers. Well, it's not as crazy as it sounds. G72, nice. First time in Elite and we got G6. Yeah, it's usually what happens when we're Elite nowadays. Oh, I thought he's like a newly bought account. He might be a newly bought account. We've fought against that account before. Maybe it was even new, like newly bought when we fought against it, but we've definitely played against Red Mango before. So you're in G6. What alliance are you in, Pharaoh? Is it? Can't remember what alliance you're in. Oh, BDTN is here. You're in 7288. How did you find your alliance in G72? rogue ally in this case. I'll take a look, but I usually... Look at G1. Oh, you're an ace. That's right. That's right. LM4S. Goat. I'm gonna come out and say it. I'm gonna get some flack for this, but LM4S is not an Apex team. LM4S is not a G1 team. I'm sorry. Maybe like upper elite or like G3 to G5, but not a G1 team. You guys, okay, LM4S does not have the means to compete in G1. You're an Apex team, but you're not a G1 or G2 team. Could you go toe-to-toe with ROK or GOAT or DHX or SSI or Boone or Axe? No. No. You're a G3 to G5 team. Like I would never say that we're a G1 or G2 team if we're fully merged. LM4S is a G3 to G5 team. That's what I meant when I said like they're not an Apex team. I just meant they're not a G1 team because we were looking at G1. They do not have the means to hold against like ROK and stuff. No, sir. And I've played with Stompy for a long time. Buffon or Buffoon, whatever. He came from Region 164. I've been playing with him for a long time. Like, I know a lot of the names on this roster. Hazy came from 164. There's just, like, it's not a G1 team, I'm sorry. Oh, ROW's here. Yeah, 38. We're a family with ROK, though. Yeah, but the family part doesn't really matter. It's like that's the whole problem with it, is that like people will be like, oh, we're family with like a team that can compete in G1, so we shouldn't be in G1. And it's like, no. G1 should just be the top alliances in the game, period. Like swinging on each other. They shouldn't be able to helipad a team super easily just because you're family with them. There needs to be an American team like Team USA. H&B is probably the closest thing to a USA team that there is. Or at least it used to be. I don't know if they still are. NM49 as well. I had drinks in Boston with Yes Please. Karma lives on the West Coast. What's up, Flash? How's it going? But yeah, just like with the teams that like exist in G1 and G2 now, I don't know. I see LM4S more like a G3 to G5 team. Like I said, it's no offense either. I'll take flack if I need to, but it's just an observation. I've had so many messages about LM4S from like people that have been allied as well. And I mean, even players from LM4S that just simply said like we should be in G or G3 to G5. 59E and DHX are on the same map again. Waza. Oh my god, we used to fight against him so much. This just kind of like takes me back to like when we used to play Apex all the time. I'm so glad we left though. Him as well. I recognize so many of these names and profile pictures from like taking rallies from them. Jinzo, Zoinks, Zero, and Jinzo are in this alliance. And Bees. Nice. How do you get the map? You just type G and then the G bracket you want to look at. Will I try Apex again? I don't know. Probably not, honestly. The problem with Apex these days is that there are so many alliances that like
matchmake for Apex, and they're just like I said, like not really Apex teams. I'm not looking at LM4S in their case. Like they should be in Apex, just not G1. But I'm looking at where's that alliance that is literally a farming alliance? Like quite literally a farming alliance. It is un momento. Yeah, I was gonna say, my buddy joined my League of Legends lobby. We were playing before I streamed. That's funny that you heard that. I didn't realize it was playing desktop sounds. Top one right here. This is literally a farm alliance. Top one farm. And if you look at their alliance, they're on the same map as DHX and 59E and Waza. And if you look at their roster, they have 5 players over 200 mil. And like what are these guys supposed to like? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4. They have 44 people under 100 mil. What are they doing on the same map as DHX? Brackets don't show till reset. Yeah, you can't just like browse the bracket browser until reset, but you can search and take a look at the maps till then. Vanguard Rebellion. Oh shit, you're one of the stronger alliances, aren't you? Ooh, here's the problem. I usually am fine with allying viewers and stuff like that, but if you are a stronger team on the map, we don't want to ally. We want to fight. Oh, Artemis is here. Where is Artemis from? Is Artemis just the one that's always in the chat, or is Artemis from somewhere that like I recognize? I don't remember. We still got 40 minutes. Yeah, maps are working. Yeah, you get an hour before reset, you can just type in the G bracket. $40 mins until the lag begins. If we ally with CAS, then we have to walk whole map. If we play against them, they'll be closest and strongest opponent this weekend. CAS? Who is CAS? Oh, yeah, no, we're not going to ally CAS. What's up, Z? Hope all's well. Yeah, I appreciate it. Hope you're doing good too. Yeah, chilling over here on this side of things, man. Just waiting for I'm ready to start. Oh, there's more people in here. For all those that have joined, and a lot of people have been asking, here is the here's the Discord link, the Discord invite link. So you can use that to join the Discord. And once you do, there should be a rules channel. Just hit the check mark or the verification button, and you'll get your role and be able to view the channels and stuff. OLT. I don't know who to ally. It's kind of hard to see who we should ally because the combat rating stuff doesn't pop up. Maybe KLKM. KLKM seems like one of the lower power ones. Even these guys. LOFR. I'm trying to like look for people that don't have super strong people on their team. Like we won't ally these guys for sure. We won't ally these guys for sure. What's our matchup or our lineup even look like? How much do we have? We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We have 20 people over 200 mil. Holy shit. How do you get to see what G bracket already? So if you just go to your coordinates, and in the first coordinate, instead of like 164 for the region that like we're in, for example, if you just take that and you just put G and then a number, you can look at the brackets, and then really it's just a guessing game at that point to figure out where you're at. We found ourselves G34. I want a 2v6 map. We don't have any legit whales. That is pretty decent, and a bunch like me. Bro, we are G118. 118. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because you guys are Seaf, right? Yeah, you guys have strong ass players. Yeah, like Jafar's account should not be in G118. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that much for truth. What would be so funny is if High Guy was on this map, because we'd just get a video of why is he on the map? There's a 500 mil on the map. This sucks. See, I don't know why that's so funny. It's always so funny to me because I swear to God, like, IGG just hates High Guy and just gives him, like, the worst matchmaking sometimes. I feel so bad. You'll, like, see his videos sometimes and he just gets matched against some, like, the worst of the worst matchups. Poor guy. Would you mind checking out our alliance, which is in which region it should be? Our alliance ranking is 1547. Oh God, I'm not gonna know where to look for that. What is your alliance name? And what region are you from? We tried, man. Our guys like to fight all event long. Even facing Edgar, we can't do much on field. That matchmaking is really bad. Yeah, you guys shouldn't be in 118. Maybe like 58, 48, something like that. Honestly, even higher than that, because you guys have quite a number of 200 pluses as well, plus a 300 and 500 plus. You guys would be fine in like G40, ADA. Oh, that's right, you did say ADA. What region are you from, Captain? I mean, we can try to look, but it's going to be a complete guessing game. At rank 1547, I don't even know. I do not know where you would be. Oh man. Get all you guys joining the Discord. Little cuties. Hard to know. ADA. Yeah, but like what region number are you in? Like we're from like 164, for example, right? So what region are you from? No, yeah, you don't. Let me look at our map one more time. I really got to figure out who we're going to ally here. So we don't ally these two, that's for sure. These guys are asking to ally. Here's the problem. This 337 mil might account is not a whale account by any means at all. This is like a troop inflated powered account that's older and things like that, right? Like this is not a whale account by any means. The problem is that it's all about perspective, right? And so if we ally these guys, even though Cosmic is from the stream and wants to ally, other alliances will go, well, there's two 300 mil players on the map, one in FIB and one in VGRB, and they've allied, so now we don't want to play, because why would we fight against the two strongest alliances? Because they look at it like a lot of other people do. They look at it at face value. They're like, oh, it's a 300 mil might player, that just means they're a super strong whale, which in this case they're not in VGRB, but because of perspective, they'll be like, that's exactly what they'll think. And I don't really want to get put in a position where we just shut down the possibility to fight an island raid before it ever starts. Like, I'm almost just going to go into this island raid and just tell the alliance to be completely mute. Like, we just don't say a single message to anybody or respond to anybody, and we just go fight everybody. No allies. If we win because we took middle from everybody, then we win. If we don't, we don't. We're just going to fight and swing on anything that moves. Bravo 6 going dark. We're just going to swing on everything.
Definitely do not want a boring event. No, that's for sure. Half of my alliance are trying to find us. G3 HMB versus SSI, yeah. G271 is very skewed. 7 mil, a 4 mil, and a 5 mil. G271. Okay, so here's the thing. You're probably looking at it at face value, I assume, right? So there's a 5 mil. There's a 5 mil. There's a 5 bill. There's a 7 bill. There's a 5 bill. There's a 5 bill. 5 bill. 6 bill. Okay, so this actually seems extremely fair. Because when you look down here at this 7 bill alliance, I guarantee you there's a large sum of these players that did not get registered. Or actually, even better, when you're looking at it, how many players do they have under 50 mil? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 4, 6, 8, 30. Yeah, they have 33 players. 33 players out of 89 are less than 50 mil. And then if you go even beyond that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, that's 52 players. That's 2/3 of their team under 75 mil. So they just have a large sum of players. But like you look at this team, they have so many more 100 mil players and stuff than that team does. You look at this team, they have so many 100 mil players than that team does. This team is just hyperinflated by players that are like super low in power. So like you can't look at things at face value. I guarantee you that when you look at the combat ratings, it's probably a lot closer than you think. ADAs and map G254. Hey, thank you, Rachel. Appreciate that. Let's take a look at it actually. 254. ADA. Oh yeah, here you are. Hey, good looks. Good shit, Rachel. Yo, that's the person right there that you want to have on your team, because I'll guarantee you Rachel's always finding those bases that are like unallianced that has a bunch of resources with them, or nobody can send like sneaky marches into her territory to like hit her marches or hit farmers. That girl's a hawk, I guarantee you. Ain't nobody slipping past Rachel. Okay, maybe not half of us, dude. Wait, what ranking were you, Rabbit? I think you said it earlier, but what ranking were you when you guys registered? I mean, I guess we'll know in 30 minutes, but... Holy moly, 61 of you in here. Yo, for those that are joining that have been asking, there's the Discord invite link. You guys can join the Discord through that link. I typically have the ! Discord command, but I set it up and for some reason it's not working today. So I will have to take a look in to see why it's not working, but you can join via that link. There's a rules channel in there. If you go to the rules channel, click the green checkmark verify button. You'll get your roles to be able to see the channels and be able to peek around. G20 TPL, my farmer's budding Warzone. You gotta be 240 plus because I can't find it. I don't even know where budding is at. What the hell is going on here? My buddy O Prime with High Guy and Grop, they got G19. Oh damn, yikes. They're an elite. I didn't realize Grop was an elite. Interesting. Why does... Interesting. Huh. Wonder why Grop thinks elite is the move. I mean, maybe. They might... I mean, they're kind of in the lower elite, so I mean, maybe they got a decent matchup, but... There are a lot more hidden monsters in elite. There are fearless, that's for sure. But actually, he actually probably has a pretty decent map when you look at it. Yeah, I don't think he has many threats on this map. They should be fine. It'll probably be a pretty close map. Ticker, that's a newer whale. Infantry based. Yeah, I mean, he's a decent map. There's nothing that's actually skewed on this map, so should actually be fine. Budding Warzone starts at 276. Let's see how many Mega Whales spend the first day of fighting with T1s.
Yeah. I'm actually probably gonna be one of them. That's like the secret to success with that T1 march, is that you got to have a strong beast to get all the kills. I'm at 10.5 mil now on mine, so I might go fuck around and do it. Send mine around the map for a bit, pick up some free kills. What G does Elite end? G29, G30 is the start of Fearless. 19 is definitely better than matching than us, and 20. You're guilty, dude. I'm saying the same thing, man. Like, look, I'm trying to get these kills, and it is super cheap. No speed ups necessary, and you can fill up your hospital with 900k T1, and it still takes 3 seconds to heal. Like, look, I ain't sending my troops versus T1 and then getting the healing bill. I'm joining them. No shame. Hope you're doing good, by the way, Junior, man. Hope you and your family are doing well. Missed the hell out of you, man. Hope things are so good in H&B. So you guys got your guys' roster built back up a bit, so hopefully things are a bit more enjoyable now. SSI has kind of been broken up, so maybe that'll make things a bit more fun in Apex for you guys. G250 Top Corner Alliance DAOD has a 9 bill might. Next alliance to them is BSA 4.5. 250. Let's take a look. G250. Okay. Same thing here though. They say 9 bill on paper, but they have 50 accounts in rank 2, which probably aren't registered. I mean, you put these together, that's 100 mil, 200, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that takes away a full bill there. And you don't really know how many of these aren't registered either. So on paper, they look like 9 bill, but they may only be, 5 bill in registration. Like for us, for example, we're 10 bill total might. But would you guess that we registered with 5.4 bill? Probably not. How come you can already view the G brackets? You can just type G and then the brackets you want to look for, and you can find them. So you can actually search for your coordinates. Yeah. What event is the best to get beast frags, by the way? I find it difficult. It's not Offlands, but like what's that stupid one that's going on right now? Wasteland or whatever. Wasteland is really good. And then that other one that you actually have to like the roulette spinning thing or whatever it is. We are rank 449. 449. I don't even know where you guys are going to be at. Actually, 449. We're rank 420. What alliance you in, Rabbit? Oh, what's up? Yo, Rogue, how's it going, buddy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. G1, right where you belong, you fucking monster. Rogue is a hooligan. Love this guy, man. This guy's a beast. Probably like one of the coolest people I've met in this game by far. I remember, dude, we met because we garrisoned against him and one other alliance in an AR. And then ever since that day, he pulled out the Amex and he's become an absolute fucking unit of a player. One of the coolest people you'll meet to and talk to, though. If you haven't talked to Rogue, I'd highly recommend it. He's really cool. G69 Lalo. Yeah, no, we're in the same exact position, Blue. Lalo. There you are. Thought Rogue had left. A lot of us had talked about it, but I mean, once you put so much into the game, it's kind of hard to part ways. But we definitely don't... I mean, I can't really speak for Rogue, but... Hey! Thank you, Rogue. Fucking animal. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Just like one of the most class act people you'll ever meet. Rogue is awesome, man. Genuinely. Appreciate you, brother. Hope you guys have a good IR. Looks like you guys got a pretty fun matchup up there, though. Didn't you guys get a goat or something, right? I think you guys got goat. Yeah, you guys got goat, axe. Do you know who you guys are gonna ally off the rip? You guys aren't auto allied with axe or anything, are you? No. So you guys are family with LM4S. Who's axe familyed with these days? Oh, SSI and goat. Okay, so yeah, they're auto allying goat. We're 7.2, registered 1.5. Yeah, same. I think all the alliances in your guys' bracket log in, they'll all be saying, what the heck are we doing here? Yeah, they usually do. That's why we try to go mute spitter off the rip and just not say anything to anybody. We just go mute. G45, DMRS. What you got going on here? Hey, what's up, Nixon? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good one. DMRS, oh, there you are. Yo, Rogue, if you're still here, man, what brought you to ROK? Because you were running around with Z, weren't you? And like Lost and stuff. What made you part ways and go to like ROK? Did you just kind of need like a G1 bracket team and that kind of thing? I know that I think Z's selling his account, isn't he? I think I saw the video that he had shared. You guys are like a dynamic duo, man. Holy cow. Noobs are people too. I've garrisoned against his rally. That guy's strong. He's a G45. That's cool. Bro gave me a win on a TC once. We talked earlier about points, or how many points we put down. I sent for the video in my bag and said I can have it if I score over 700 mil. Yeah, man. I've never known Rogue to go against his word. Like, you're gonna see him in a lot of the cross regional wars and stuff like that. Like, the guy just simply like likes fighting. Can't really blame the guy. But in terms of like the drama and stuff, he doesn't ever really get tied up on it. Yeah, just wanted to do G1. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, that's cool, man. Hope it's some fun for you. It's on sale. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's gonna suck, man. He's a cool guy. I like Z a lot. I mean, not biased having the same name, but yeah, he's really cool. Talked to him since early days on my account as well. G20, you're looking for a fight. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, you guys got Keiko in yours. Noxie as well. That's when the fray is in, yeah. Keiko. This is where Fish is there now. GG. What was his name? Tata used to be like the R5 there or whatever. MC Hammer. Yeah, G20 looks like a monster bracket. TPO, you guys lost Caesar and what's his name? Shoopy, right? They're in 59E now. DHX is in G3. Yeah, G3. Or no. Where were they at? I thought they were. Oh no, I think it's G4. G4, I think. Yeah, G4, because 59E is in that one too. Can you do a breakdown of G6? What are your thoughts? Yeah, sure. Why not? BDTN. I know these guys. They have good players in this one as well. Is it this guy? Yeah, I think it's this guy. This guy's a newer whale. Pretty strong account too. Zippo. I don't really recognize any of the names here, but I mean, it looks like they could probably hold their own. Done. I don't really recognize any of the names here either, but same thing. They might be able to hold their own. How does their stuff look? Looks like an infantry and ranged. Or infantry and rider on the last one, sorry, and then probably ranged here. Maybe. I mean, it looks like they could at least hold their own. MXO is here. We fought MXO a bunch. I have garrison reports against them. They're a super solid alliance. Just active in general. We've allied MXO so many times. Looks like Fish is there. Oh, wait, maybe this is Fish. Yeah, Fish is there. Berserk. Shinavaz. He has a really strong account. He has a strong account. MXO is a solid team. Nothing too much to say there. Ace. Wazar's there. This is obviously an extremely strong account. Looks strong as well. I mean, honestly, this just looks like it's going to be a good bracket in general. Like there's nothing else to really say. Like, in terms of like LSTN and NWR, it's going to be tough for both of them. They're kind of at the bottom of being able to hold their own, and probably this alliance as well. I mean, this is a brand, like a new war whale as well, and it's maxed out, so we'll have to see how they do. So it looks like they can, like, they at least have someone to try to hold their own. So do some of these other alliances. LSTN and NWR, hopefully they're on opposing teams, and hopefully it balances out. If it balances out and splits to where like BDTN, Ace are on opposite teams, MXO's on the opposite team, that like if it balances out right, G6 would probably be one of the most fun ones to watch. Oh, I see. It's Fox. Okay, that makes sense. What's your take on G5? G31? Let's see. I don't think so. NFM? I feel like we've fought these guys a few times. It's kind of hard to say with some of these like Chinese or Korean alliances. I'm terrible at trying to remember their names when it's in foreign characters. I don't think I recognize anyone here. IMM3. I feel like actually maybe these guys, but I don't recognize any of the profile pictures. Like, one of the things too that you kind of have to realize is like we've only played in Fearless for like a month, and that's because we split the alliance in half. Because we were like way too top heavy for the brackets we were getting in. Most of the time, most people wouldn't want to fight, so we split and just moved Garrison and Rally Leaders to both alliances. So this is kind of like we're like new to Fearless. Like, we don't typically play in Fearless. Holy shit, 411 mil in G31. I thought it was deeper than that. No, I don't recognize anyone here. Sorry. Like I said, I when it comes to Fearless, I typically don't. Yeah, I don't. G5, you need Stream Elements to bot. He looks the ads for follower buying. Yeah, I have Stream Elements. Like I made mention, I just haven't set everything up. Like, I got the chat window and stuff now. I've got the Discord set up. I got the command set up for ! Discord, but for some reason it wasn't working this round, so I'll have to take a look at that. But yeah, I'll do the banned chat stuff for the bot stuff to get it removed. G5, I can take a look at that. I'm just hoping we don't get trapped in the corner by strong alliances on all sides. I want to join your alliance. 108 mil might. Send me a message in game, Captain. G48, G44. Okay, let me look at G5 first. Someone wanted to know what I thought about G5. Dawn, strong alliance. Yeah, they have Danny Lee as well. IoT. I mean, these guys are gonna get crushed by Dawn. NTD. I can't remember like what they call him. Do they call him Cabbage or something like that? He has a really strong infantry. Played against him, garrisoned against him before. That's a solid team. Boone obviously has Samuel, and then some of these other accounts. Mantra, he was in Region 7 when we went there. Epic, Ricknild, we've played against him a lot. This is an infantry player. It's a solid team. Epic is solid. Ares, played against Ares before. OTL is solid. Oh my god, they have the 870 mil account. Holy moly, there are some monsters in this one. Yeah, so I mean, honestly, like, IoT is gonna struggle big time. And then probably Epic. I mean, I don't really know about this account, maybe. But Epic, I assume, will probably struggle as well. And then everyone, it's gonna come down to how everybody else is split up. Dawn usually has Crimson Rabbit. Yeah, I don't know where Crimson Rabbit's at. I could message him and ask. I know he's usually there, though. Or no, he's in... Crimson Rabbit runs Bro now. They're one of our family alliances. He runs Bro now. We were family alliances with Bro before that ever happened. So I don't know wherever Bro ended up. Yeah, wherever. Yeah, broccoli. That's it. Broccoli, not cabbage. Thank you. Two months ago in G6, we were picked back to helipad by HORS. Oh, yeah, probably. Technically speaking, we were put back to helipad by Poodle's account. We could run laps around HRS if they didn't have Poodle's account. Poodle's account in general is just so hard to fight against. Yeah. Poodle's account. Freaking maxed out. That's just it's such a crazy account to try to fight. But you give us any other horse player and we'll run laps around him. But Edgar was just a monster of an account. It's hard to play against that account. We're in 34. Flash. G44. At 200 mils. I mean, already off the rip, it's looking pretty balanced. Yeah. They're gonna struggle the most out of the three we just looked at. Wolf, I've seen these guys. They've got some decent ones. Honestly, this bracket looks super, super balanced. They might struggle as well. They'll probably struggle as well. Yeah, I mean, this looks like one of the most balanced brackets I've ever seen. Crimson Rabbit knows me very well, is he? Oh, nice. Hell yeah. No, I love Crimson. He's awesome. He pops in the chat sometimes, too. We chat in each other's videos. Yeah, G5 is a sleeper map for sure. Wasteland Stamina. Oh, dude, I don't even play Wasteland. I feel bad for the guys in my alliance I play on their team with. I play Wasteland a bit, like, on day one, but then it's just like, that's it. Like, I don't really know, like, what to do with like, I jump on Wasteland to hit the help button when they need, like, help attacking someone. But, like, I don't really have any need for anything in Wasteland. Like, my beast is already kind of, like, where I want it, so. Oh, fuck, I'll use now. Yeah, I love Crimson, man. He's awesome. He's a really, really smart player. I mean, he's a whale as well. He's definitely a lot stronger than I am, because he has a lot more marches built out than I do. I kind of only have like the one set, and plus I think he's like maxed out in garage as well. But yeah, no, he's really, really smart in general. He knows what he's doing and what he's talking about. We were second in rank behind Fearless, and we're in G8. We were second in rank behind Fearless, and we're in G8 against IWR and New D. Oh, yikes. So you guys were 2 away from being in Fearless, but you guys ended all the way up in G8. Zoinks. I do Wasteland. My farmers for the beast fragments don't really care about the ranking. Yeah, that's kind of where they're at. I had asked them before if they care about the ranking. They really don't. Their biggest thing is that they just want me to help them when they need to attack somebody. So that's usually what I help them with. What was this? G64? And its second team we looked at is looking pretty strong. This one, same thing, is looking pretty balanced. Honestly, like, people will complain about matchmaking and stuff, but I think that the combat rating is actually very accurate. I think that the combat rating does very, very well with matching appropriate teams. Sure, there are teams that will have like an outstanding whale where it's like, why are they here? Like this 367 mil, for example. But they have a 367 mil and then 18 other players. So the thing about whale accounts is that they can dominate and they can like they can beat you up in towers and with their rallies and their garrisons and stuff like that for sure. But the minute that account goes offline, there are so few other accounts to help support that. Like, part of the thing that you also have to remember is that garrisons and rallies are only as good as a team can fill it. So if the rest of the island can remove all the troops or beat up a lot of the troops from all these other supporting players, then there's no troops to fill this Wales rally, and then they can't effectively do anything. So it's kind of like you have to be very strategic about it if you end up against alliances that have like an outstanding player. But it is possible. It's not impossible at all. His Sabrina Chasey rally hurts. Yeah. Crimson's in my team Wasteland, but obviously don't need to push too hard. It's all his beasts are maxed out. That's kind of where I'm at. Yep. We're gonna pour it in, and we're gonna run a T1 march out there. Vanguard Rebellion. Yeah, they asked as well. The problem is perspective. G34 rocks. Yeah, troop load is what we've been preaching lately. You need to slim down troops if you don't have 6+ mil armaments. Even then, I mean, like I myself, I only have like remove 1 mil. I have less than 5.5 mil troops. We're in a G34. We got 5 minutes. I'll be right back in just one moment, guys. I got to take a piss real quick. Sorry to step away for just a sec, but just give me like 2 minutes. Be right back. One moment. Okay, we're back. Kind of helps to sit right next to the bathroom in the hallway. Zach, if you can't support a garrison and have 5 mil plus troops, 5+ mil troops is hurting matchmaking in theory. Yeah, like, you kind of have to look at it as it's definitely like a balance factor, right? Because your whales and the people with these stronger armaments and beasts and stuff like that are going to drive your matchmaking up. And so you kind of have to compensate for it. If you want to have a team that has exceedingly strong capabilities of being able to rally and garrison like we have, there's a pitfall to it, which is the more of those that you have, the less supporting players you're going to be able to have if you want to like keep good matchmaking without driving way up into the upper G brackets. And so it's kind of like a trade-off. It's like for every one rally or garrison leader you take in, you sacrifice being able to recruit anywhere from 2 to 4 field players. And one of the mistakes that I made was that I recruited very heavily for rally and garrison leaders, and we had like, I think we had like 14 or 15 6.5 mil sets plus in the team, and we only had like 30 fighters or 33 players that were fighters. And so like half of the team were like rally and garrison leaders, which is fine, but then you're going up against teams that have 20 25 more players than you do. And if you take 20 to 25 players times 5 marches each, I mean, you're looking at us being 100 to 125 marches less in the field. Or if each player has an average of just like 4 mil troops, they have 80 mil more troops than we do. 80 to 100 mil more troops than we do. So it doesn't really matter what your trades are like when they just have an endless amount more troops than you do to be able to refill. So T minus 5 minutes. Let the fun begin, yes sir. Buns has that one rich guy with all the white parts. Ooh, where's that? Is it this guy? Ooh. That should be fun. 180 mil deaths? Jesus. This guy swarms stuff for sure. because he has a lot of T5 kills, so he hasn't been swarming stuff in like the upper G brackets. He's been swarming stuff in the low. He has 2 billion kills and 600 mil T6 kills. I have half of that and almost as many T6 kills. So he's been in lower brackets for a while, and he swarms. Yeah, he swarms whatever he's hitting, so that's gonna be fun. I want to build straight at them first. Yeah, I'm gonna build straight at them. Is the Chiron Beast any good at tiers 1 to 2? I recruited it today in Wasteland Exploration spending. It can be. I usually tell people that the legendary beasts themselves really start to shine at tier 7 and above, and I can show you why, or show you that in person. So if we go to a beast and you want to rank it up, you can see that when you go to promote it, every single time you go up one promotion, it highlights which skill is being leveled up. You see how this one does the 4 skill, 2nd skill, 3rd skill, 4th skill, 2nd skill, 3rd skill, level 7. It does the leader skill. Most of your damage is going to come from the leader skill, and you can already see how it evolves here. How it has like essentially like a second portion to it. The leader skills on legendary beasts evolve at tier 7. So once you get a gold or legendary beast to tier 7, that's when you should move it into the leader slot. Until then, typically your epic or your purples will perform better at maxed out than a gold one will. Maybe like envy now. That's what I'm saying. Like I think that the account that we're looking at, rocks here in G34 with all the white parts, I think they probably thrive in fearless, but they're gonna have to fight our garrison. So I'll just stick a garrison in his face and see what he does. We'll see what he does with it. So yeah, no worries at all. Like you could definitely use it. Like if you don't have any other like legendary beasts or whatever have you, by all means you can absolutely do it. No problem at all there. But you're really gonna see it shine after you get past tier 7 is kind of what I'm getting at. Give me 5 minutes, guys. I'm going to step into the other room here, into my office, and get on my other computer and send myself RSS before porting. So give me like 3 minutes. You guys are going to actively see me getting resources from my farms. Give me 1 sec. Okay, there we go. There we go. How to get all my RSS moved over. What the fuck? You're in G34 with all these powers in your alliance. I'm in G24. Yep. How can you move RSS to your main at the same time? Is that a bot as well? No. So I have 6 instances of the game running on one computer, and on they're all running it on BlueStacks. And in BlueStacks, there's a thing called sync. And with the sync feature, what you can do is you can use mouse clicks on one game and it'll replicate the mouse clicks on 5 others at the same time. And so on the one game, I can go to Alliance, members, click on like myself, and then send resources or whatever have you, resource supply. And it does it on all of them at the same time. Yo, what's up, buddy? Let's see. What is up, my man? Okay. Yeah, I have LD Player as well. Actually, no, it might be LD Player that I'm using. Yeah, I think it actually is LD Player. Yeah, it is. Now that I think about it, it is LD Player. I have both of them on there. Just get rid of all these real quick and then we'll port in. Okay. Let's go get some bread. Let's go get some bread. What's up, Nom Nom? How you doing, Bane? Let's see. I think we'll tower to here first. LD Player makes my system so like hell. Maybe my system is too outdated. So one of the things that you can do, if you're trying to use LD Player or BlueStacks or anything like that, if you go into the settings of the actual emulator, so not like the emulator settings itself, but when you go into your emulator and you're like on the tablet or the phone home screen where you're about to click on Doomsday to launch it, there's a settings button for like the settings app within the emulator. If you go to settings and go to applications or all applications, and you disable the Google Play Store and just like the Google services in general, a lot of those are like system overlays that overlay within the game, which don't work well on emulators. So if you disable the Google Play Store and some of the other Google Play services and stuff, it'll perform a lot better. I think I freed up my RAM usage and CPU usage by like half by doing that. That's a tip or trick that I found on Reddit when I was trying to figure that out myself. It was actually like one of the creators or admins or whatever of LD Player that posted that tip. Let's go random port around and see if we can get some fights going. Let's take all this off. Let's put it on you. Let's do... what settings? So on LD Player or BlueStacks, if you're using either of those emulators to play your game, when you launch the emulator itself, you'll be like on the dashboard or the home screen of like the phone or tablet or whatever you're emulating. If you go into the settings app and then go to like all applications or the applications list and you look for the Google Play Store and the other Google services, you can disable the Google Play Store and the other Google services apps, and it'll kick up your performance a ton with your emulator itself. Let me swap these to actually make like a field beast pair. I think we're gonna run this instead of the combo pair. I don't know, we'll see in a second. We'll see what works better. Where's my ports? Owning race to fuck, is it not ANR anymore? I'm lost, they changed it too many times. I know, I feel like it's very inconsistent, personally. Got it, thanks. Yeah, no worries at all.
Oh, yeah, they're at the top. I don't know why I keep scrolling down. Were the portals, like, lower before? Oh my god, I random ported that far from... Oh my god, this game's a scam. Oh. What's up, guys? How you doing? Oh, they just don't have anyone building anything. Oh, kind of. They have anyone that would rally me? No. Doink. Oh my god. I even landed on territory. This game is a scam. Brother, you don't need to go to the bag all the time. Click the green button. I know, it's a force of habit. Leave me alone, Rocks. I know, I can use the other shortcut. Don't worry. Throw port from the screen. I'm aware. I'm aware. Leave me alone. I can press this button. I know. 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 I'm someone that likes to see how many I have of each of them. Don't worry. It's not just the green ports I'm looking at. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I know. I know. I know. I know. After you use it once, you can press that button. I know. I'm aware. It's just a force of habit. I know. There are a lot of things that I do that are not efficient. I promise. And it'll probably drive you crazy. I'm aware. I feel the same way, man. I use this button. I get like the most butt cheeks. Oh, I'm on their territory. They're not even here, though. Oh, my God. Well, actually, these guys are the weakest ones. They wouldn't fight it either way. Hey, what's up, Mike? How you doing, buddy? Ooh, okay, hold on a minute. As we play this. Let's see. Why did I have more before? I don't know. Anyways. I'll go make I know it doesn't, but I get that feeling because I get disappointed about my ports faster. That's what I'm saying. If I'm taking longer with my ports, I get disappointed less quickly. Oh, I see. Let's go be an a-hole. Old school players are inefficient but effective. I just, whether it's in the game or in real life, there are a lot of things that I do that are probably highly inefficient. And for those that are efficient, I'd probably drive them up a wall. And I don't know. You'd probably just hate me, but I don't know. Once I build a habit of doing something, I'm just one of those people that it's like, it's hard to break a habit. Which maybe is why I've been playing this game for as long as I have. And maybe that's not a good thing either. I don't know. No! Oh, yeah, they're up here. Okay, cool. Oh, they sent all their marchers home. Yeah, I like what Doji said. We'll go with Doji said. Inefficient but effective. Fucking asshole Nom and Rocks over here. Green button! Green button! Use the green button! Just kidding. I'm home! What's up, homies? How's it going over here? T1 troops, baby. Hey, it's just T1 troops. You're fine. Don't need to be scared, I promise. What bracket did you say you got in, Rocks? Was it like G21 or something like that? Bring on the fights. I gotta target this one because I got combo on my beast. It's just T1, fam. You guys got this. It's just T1. These guys are gonna get sick to their stomach when they see it's T1 troops. I'm pretty sure I had T1 troops, right? Yeah, T1. Ooh, actually, yeah, I think the guy has stronger beasts. I'm gonna go for the guy that has the weaker beasts. That's how you shit on him. I have counter on this beast as well with my Pango, so should be dealing damage to all of them. I think these are T6s. Oh, this guy's gonna get so pissed when he sees his report. He's gonna get so pissed. I killed his barge. Nope, I killed yours. Oh my god, this strategy is so stupid. This strategy is so stupid. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Alright, let's do it again. Oh shit, they're all scouting. Don't do it, please. Yeah, I think those were T6 troops. Let's take a look. I'm pretty sure this guy may have been T5. Yeah, he's T5, but I'm pretty sure the one person that came was T6. This one? Are they T6? No, that's T5. Who was it? Someone in there has the March skin. Is T6. Who is that? Stumo? I think it's Stumo. Yeah, these are T6. T1 versus T6. It's swarm the shelter to the left of the helipad. Where? Oh. Shielded. So, what happens, Nom, Bane. What ends up happening is that you run Marco and Claude, right? So Claude applies a 35% HP debuff to the enemy. Marco applies a 47% HP cut to the enemy, which means that you cut their HP by 82%. So what ends up happening is that a T6 March actually has less HP than a T1 March. And because my beast is 10 mil, because of the chips and stuff, if you look at the beast damage here, the beast damage is insane, right? So if we go to combat log and come like here, where randomly I killed 15,000 troops, you can see that Otachi killed 5,000. Otachi killed another 4,300. Hammer Pangolin killed 2,700. Otachi killed another 3,000. And it just happens every few seconds. Over here, 26,000 troops were killed. Of that, only 500 came from a basic attack. But 10,000 came from Otachi, 4,000 from Otachi, 4,000 from Otachi, 5,000 from Otachi. So, like that's what it is. It's the beast just absolutely destroying them. So Otachi used this critical hit, killed 1,000. Then it used a combo, killed it here. Hambo used this and did a critical hit. Otachi used the active skill. Otachi then counterattacked as well. So I did a counterattack, a combo, an active skill, and a leader skill.
So yeah, it's like 5 attacks in a second. Nom Nom, are you from H&B, bro? Yeah, that is H&B, Nom Nom, or Bane. He was with us for a while. FGR. Who's FGR? Is that one of these guys up here? FGR, that's these guys down here. We might be able to. We could probably take these now as. We'll see. They don't seem very strong, so we may ally them. Oh, ABZ's out here doing it as well. What in the actual fuck? Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, you just need, so you dampen so much of their damage with the damage reduction from Claude, and the HP cut makes it to where your beast just does a stupid amount of damage. See, like, he's hitting like 5,000 trades on him, 4,000. Well, actually, once that thing goes away, you can see like the beast damage happening in the background. 6,000. It's just the damage that comes from the beast. 15k. And that chips away at their HP bars. His beasts aren't nearly as strong, but HB Alliance always want to join. Hard to join. I'm too weak. Yeah, it's a hard restriction and a requirement to join some of those other teams for sure. Oh, we can hit this. We can hit this guy now. I don't know if I want to discourage him this quick though. We want to ally you. Chaos Ascendants. No, not happening. Sorry. That's wild. You need Itachi for the setup? No. Itachi is just like my main support beast that I use for Garrison and stuff. You could do this with Kyron. You could do this with Kong. You could do this with double Pangos, double Bull, whatever. It doesn't really matter what you use. It's not really beast specific. It's just having good beasts in general. So it's going to come from like your OC chips, your chips, getting them tiered up and stuff. That kind of a thing. Yeah, see, his beasts aren't nearly as strong, so he doesn't deal nearly as much damage. But mine are just absolutely shredding here. See, 6,000, 11,000, 5,000. That's like the penetration damage. After you've killed their beast, it pops up in the basic attack damage that you do. So that's probably corrosion damage that you see ticking every second. Yeah, 8,000. 10,000. 5k, 10k, 6k. So is the purpose of using T1 just to save on healing? Yeah, let me show you something. Bane, 1 second. Let me send this guy to the gulag real quick. It's so disgusting that they give you a lot of points. You just give them nothing. That's exactly it. Most of the time too, they don't notice it for a while as well. Like, you'll score so many points on them, and they won't even see it happening. They just think they sent your march home. Should I just hit his base? Nah, I don't want to kill my troops with it. Actually, I want to keep my T1 troops alive. So yeah, let me show you real quick now, Bane. So I fought both of those. That was 391 power loss for 306k with T1. What the actual fuck is happening? 4.4k for 1.8 mil. Yeah, so if I go to hospital, I have 124,000 T1s in here. It's going to cost me 3.8 mil resources to heal in 3 seconds. The thing about this is that I can fill my whole hospital all the way full. It'll always cost me, or it'll always take 3 seconds to heal. So I never use any speed ups at all. And this maxes out at like 30 mil resources or something like that to empty the whole hospital. So you can do this over and over and over and over and over again. Keep filling your hospital, empty them, and it takes no speed ups at all. And it's just very little resources. It's so disgustingly unfair for the free-to-play and non-spender, or for the free-to-play and low spenders. It is so unfair that this works like this. Now I want to go hit someone else. I want to hit these guys. Are these guys active yet? I need to find like a team that's actually like active and in the field and stuff. IGG needs to patch that. I mean, how do you... Oh! These guys have everybody. Oh! Shit! Oh my god, I gotta do this thing before I get yelled at again. Hold on. Oh, great place to stay. Stop bouncing me back and forth. Send me up north. Stop! Oh my god, that's buns. That's not really any better. Kinda. This is doable, I guess. At least we can get the marchers out. Let's go. But we need more people to do it. That's the thing, is like, how do you patch that though? Because it's like it's operating the way that it's supposed to. Because Marco and Claude are cutting HP the way that they're supposed to. Beasts are killing beasts and then dealing penetration damage. Like, you deal that same amount of beast damage when you're in Garrison versus rallies against somebody that doesn't have a good beast, right? Like, I have Garrison reports fighting people on rallies where my skill damage will kill 30,000 troops, but then my beast will kill 130,000 troops in the same second. So the problem about trying to patch it is that it's operating exactly the way that they built it out to operate. And so there's nothing actually bugged or wrong with it. It's just very stupid that it works like that. Hello, would you like to become allies? No. Well, actually that was VG. Is that this team? No. VGR. I think that's this team, right? Probably not. I really want to be allies with anyone. Sorry, guys. They need to improve their matchmaking. My 4 million alliance had to face 9 billion alliances. Again, I don't think that you're actually fighting a 9 bill alliance. I think that you have been... sucked into this idea because of other content that you've seen where you are a 5 bill alliance and you're like, oh, I'm fighting a 9 bill alliance. Well, here's the thing. If you look at this map, this alliance here is 6.7 bill, right? This alliance here is 7.3 bill. This alliance down here is 9 bill. This alliance here, 7 bill. This alliance here, 7 bill, right? This alliance here, 8.8 bill. So on paper, you're like, oh man, this is unfair because it goes everywhere from 6.5 bill all the way to 10 bill. It doesn't go 6.5 bill to 10 bill. We have 10 bill might of players in our alliance, but we registered with 5.5 bill. And if I go to Island Raid and go to the map and look at the actual combat ratings, they're 4.5 bill. Again, we registered at 5.5. These guys are 5. These guys are 5.8. It's a lot more fair than it actually seems. You can't look at an alliance and go, oh, their total alliance might is 10 bill, so they registered with 10 bill. They didn't register with 10 bill. I promise you. I promise you that. But unfortunately, there are other people that make content for this game that look at might at face value and say, oh, we're a 6 bill alliance total, they're a 12 bill alliance total, so that must mean that they registered with 12 bill. They didn't register with 12 bill. They registered with the same amount of might as you did. So it's a lot more fair than you think. The actual matchmaking for combat rating in this game is a lot more fair than you think. And then the alliances that have like the matchups where they have like a mega whale in your bracket, it sucks because yes, it's going to be hard to fight them, but because of the combat rating and the way that the battle rating works, the stronger players weigh a lot more in that combat rating than just your typical field fighters and stuff. And so while yes, you have unfair matchmaking in that sense because it's hard to fight them, they also have a lot less supporting players behind them to fill their rallies and garrisons. So it sort of evens out. It doesn't even out to perfection, but it tries to even it out by doing things like that. And I don't care if I catch flack for that, but the matchmaking system isn't nearly as bad as half the people on this game try to make it out to be.
T1, baby. Get in there. No, my march, they're killing me. I'm gonna lose so much might. Ah, shit. Yeah, it's harder to do that in like the upper elite and stuff because there's so many skewed alliances in that upper bracket. Some of those alliances just have to get play. Let's see, I like you guys. It's very different to compare like a G6 team to like G30, G40, G50 teams and such like that, because G6 it's just going to take the alliances that have the heaviest hitters and put them all into one bracket and then put like 2 alliances in there that shouldn't be there. How many points are we already at? 12 mil. I think we need to get these. We'll get these to have the healing things for when Tower Wars happens. Product analyst. I'm being called for a job. Lehigh. Let's see. Sorry guys, I got the phone call that I missed. I hate that the word bro is used so much in this game at the start of every conversation. It's also one of the alliances that we're allied with. Hey, don't attack my fucking shelter. Who is this? Who is this? These guys are active as hell. This is how I know I'm old. Next to be yelling at kids, we're standing on my lawn. Oh, dude, I am one minor inconvenience away from having a midlife crisis at 30 years old. I used all of the players who I know or played as well many times. Oh yeah, no, Rocks, like you're family, man. Dude, me and you go back to what, 4 months into me playing this game. Me and you were already talking to each other. 4 or 5 months in, and here we are 2.5 years later. Nah, man, you're family. Yeah, I would love to come out to where you're at and have a drink, just like I did with Yes Please. One of these days I'll make it happen. I will make it happen. I gotta make my way out there. We will make it happen for sure. Are there any other alliances that are forming yet? Any other coalitions happening? No other coalitions yet. Yeah, see, I'm just gonna stay mute. I'm gonna just not say anything and swing on everything. That is the strategy here. Oh, hell no. Come here. Where you going? Oh, shit. I would love to go back to the IR from 2 years against you, or even the Pompeii. I know, man. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we used to fight in Pompeii against each other a lot, too. That's right. I forgot about that. I completely forgot all about that. Yeah, we used to swing on each other a lot before we swung with each other. That's for sure. We have fought against each other a lot of times. But there's nothing more that I enjoy in this game than fighting an organized team. And you were always really, really good at running your team. It's like my favorite part is fighting against other organized ones. Like this March, it's one of the slow ones. Teams who give us a challenge, I don't mind losing. I don't care about winning at the end of the day. I just want like a good fight. And you and Fox One always gave it to us. Hi, would you like to be allies? Greetings, friend. Would you like to be allies? Yeah, just in general, like if you were fighting Pompeii teams that were like organized and like had strategy and stuff, it was just so much fun. Like I would take that any day of the week. I do not care if we lose. Like let me lose, that's fine. Just give me a good fight. That's all that matters. Oh man, I got scouted. They're gonna know I have T1 now. Even those before I no longer have the name of the launch. Remind me, Mr. Boone, old Little Boone. Yeah, just a Little Boone. Yeah, in Region 6. Who was it? Like Negan, Kev, Ballsy, Karina. Yeah, that was a really fun team to be on. That was the first like official war team that I was on in this game, and it definitely set the bar for sure. Dude, like, oh my god, man, I cannot tell you how many days I was in that alliance where I was just like, fuck, man, I wish I had the immigration scrolls or whatever have you to go to Region 12 or whatever with you guys. But it was just so expensive. It took so long to try to immigrate back then. ALKM would like to align for victory. Nah, homie. I'm fighting on anyone. I'm swinging on anyone and everyone. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Yeah, no, you were on a mission. You had really good players, though, man. Between, like, Dell and, like, Ollie and... fuck, what was the guy's name that started with the S or whatever? Ollie, Dell, and... I can't remember what the other guy's name was. Fuck, it was like you four were like the main people on Fox 1. You guys are such homies, though. That Miyamoto's so slow. He's getting slowed a ton. Yep, 27k for 0.4 mil. Oh no. Oh no. Your poor T6. Trunks, that was it. Trunks, not an S, yeah. Trunks. Of course, a lot of the others. It's good. Oh yeah, of course. Didn't even Cassandra started out with you guys, right? Like I remember she immigrated to you guys before the immigration system and all that, and obviously she's like a hell of a player now. But Cassandra was with you guys too. Before she went over to DHX and stuff. Is he trying to do the T1 thing as well? He is! Dude, what the fuck? Everyone's running T1! Good strategies, but a cruel lack of will to compete and obtain better results. Why use T1? Because it's busted. Because I can sit here and fill up my hospital with 225,000 troops. It'll heal in 3 seconds and cost me 7 mil resources. Just like that, we're back in the game off of 7 mil resources. and we're scoring this many points in this type of reports while using T1. And so I'm already at 16 mil points, 17 mil points off of like what, 15 mil RSS, 10 mil RSS or something like that. If you have strong beasts, it's the thing to do right now, I guess. Let's see, have we gotten this thing built yet? Almost. Oh, they're down there just harassing the shit out of them. I feel like I'm missing out. I kind of want to just see like what these other teams naturally ally with each other. I'm hoping that like in the next hour or two, some coalitions start getting formed between between some of these other alliances. I personally would rather just not have any allies at all for us. Like, we'll just play it without allies is kind of the way I want to play this. And take these real quick, see if I can use them. Keep trying to get rid of this squad block on my armament. Nada. Oh, the homing thing is this week. That's right, you were saying that. Maybe I do it to get one legend. 150? Do I do it? Do I do it? I don't know. I don't know. I need to. What else do I have to do? I have to get the OC chips on my Otachi up to 5-star on this one. A combo, crit, or counter. Maybe, we'll see. We shall see. Who's this? Chizobo? We go out there and help her. Plus T1 are so fast, it's just so easy to stick to people. I have 1.2k purple chips. I still hope to see a ranking playable. 1.2k? What rank are you trying to get? I feel like top 10 for me was always like 1500 plus. I don't know. I just want to get the super unlucky my matchmaking for that. And honestly, like, it's not much of a growth. Like, I've already gotten so much more squad damage and squad damage reduction out of Refinery. I do my 200 and continue to grow it. Oh, yeah, okay, I get that. Get the free red ones or whatever, try to use them. I assume is what your play is there. Yeah, but it's top 3 to get to 6. Oh, yeah, the rare home skill. Yeah, I don't usually chase after that. Well, yeah, I just don't really need to. I guess I could do that on my other marches, but I don't know. That's one thing I've definitely neglected on this account is building out my other marches. I need to get these ones up, but I don't know. I don't know why I just neglect them. I just invested like heavily. I focus everything into just my garrison set doing as well as it can. I just neglect everything else because of it. Like, I probably spent like 500 purple home chips in the last month just trying to like fully optimize my garrison one, even though like I don't need to at all. And it's like every home that I want, except for like I want a couple more squad damage or squad damage reductions on my equipment if I can. Fuck, they're all just gonna run away now. They all know I'm running T1. They're not gonna fight. That sucks. Oh, well. Let's go see if these other guys over here will fight, though. Like I said, I may just need to, like, pop offline for a couple of hours so I can just, like, let the map kind of play out. Do you know which fifth skill is the hardest to get? I get the boots and IE easily. From what I've, like... I mean, from what I've experienced and from what I've heard from other people, now, obviously, it could just be completely random and... You know, like, there is nothing to it. But from what I've experienced in other people, it's mostly been the devices that have been the hardest to try to get. From what I've also heard, the Apex merit crates, like those devices, are extremely hard to get the rare hones on. But, I mean, like, I've definitely spent more hones trying to get the rare hones on my devices than I have, like, on, like, my normal armament pieces and stuff. But, at the same time, it could just be completely luck, you know? It's hard to say. Yeah. But that's just what I've been told, and like I said, what I've experienced as well. One of the highest mites you've seen up to now. I'm not. I'm kind of puny. I use 660. I just trained 250k T1 riders in my small account for fun. Go have fun with it. I used 660 on the IE augmenter and got nothing. It was a waste of 660 hones. Yeah, I know. I feel that. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, it's just like I've grown to hate hones a lot. I liked them when I was building out my garrison set, but after I got like the set done and like where I wanted, I ended up like just really hating honing, because it was like, yeah, sometimes you get lucky and like getting the red hones actually like feels good, but also kind of like what you just said, like going on a spree of like 700 hones and not getting anything, it just completely demoralizing. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten a rare hone on a device for less than like, I think the lowest I may have done it on a device is like 400, but I've never gotten a device rare hone for like a small amount. I'm going to just take this and get it here. And re-equip this. And then we'll just sit here for a second, I think. Oh, are they already fighting? I wanted to quit the game after that. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. Oh, Tits is only 171 mil player. RIP to that guy. Bro, Tits, like, Doomy has a freaking, like, nearly max beast as well. I'll guarantee you that beast is what's doing the most damage here. If you see, yeah, 25k. Yeah, her beast is just killing him. 30k, yeah. Beasts are insane, man. If you're a Rally or Garrison player, you need them. Yeah, Rox. I feel like Rox gets pretty lucky with a lot of those things. He'll definitely have, like, unlucky moments, but I feel like he also has really lucky ones as well. Rox is probably one of the luckier players I know. Kamikaze, bro. This guy is living up to his name. R.I.P. Back to 184. Let's see what, is there anybody in G1 through 5 that's building straight at each other yet? Nothing yet, it looks like. D-Day, just leaving their helipad. UOD, are they building at anyone yet? Nope, they're just going straight for the 7. Oldie. Is this where Moose is still at? Yeah, Moose is still here. Oh, that's where Rise Against is at. That makes sense. SSI hasn't even built a single tower yet. Interesting. Yeah, I guess it is kind of a bit early for that people to be building at each other. Have we captured this shit yet? Oh, we're not even like full building. We're just fighting. God, I love this alliance so much, man. If they don't give a fuck about building, they're just fighting. Anybody have any G brackets that has any action popping off? Like I said, I know it's probably pretty early, so probably not going to have anything in any bracket for at least maybe an hour or two, depending on if some people that are neighbors build straight at each other. I really do want to watch G6 come alive later. I think it's going to be a fun one to watch. I'm interested to see which way MXO goes. I think A's left SSI, they're still trying to figure out some shit. Most of their players are in GOAT. Yeah, that's what I kind of heard and thought as well. Oh, I know there's a lot of you guys in here. Oh, Joybo, big fan here. Think we'd make a great duo on stream. Probably back connect on Discord. I appreciate that. I know there's a lot of you here. 60 you guys watching. I appreciate you guys. But honestly, I think IR is just going to be slow for the next hour or two while people start to get situated and building their alliances and, you know, starting to build at neighbors and stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the opportunity real quick to get a couple things done at Mikasa, get some food and stuff, do all that now so I don't have to cut out in the middle of the stream later on when more actually starts happening. And I think maybe in an hour or two, kick the stream back on when action starts to pop off. And then if it's either in our bracket, you know, you guys can watch us fight, or if there's other brackets to watch, maybe we could just do like a watch party type thing. But I'm going to go get some food and do that kind of a thing right now. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Appreciate y'all being here. Really quick again, I'm dropping the Discord link. There's the Discord link for an invite to the Discord that has been officially created. So feel free to jump into there. Make sure you go to the rules section and hit the check mark to verify, so you can get your roles and see all the channels that are in the Discord and stuff. So I will chat to you guys in a little bit. Like I said, I appreciate y'all being here. I know you guys are watching because you guys have nothing going on either. That's what I said. Most brackets won't have anything going on either in an hour or two, but there will be some of them that do, where they build to their neighbors, and those will be the ones that we watch. So at least we'll have something collectively as a group to watch at that point. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Watching from Buns. Oh, that's you guys down here. Nice. Looking forward to fighting this guy right here. It's be a fun one to fight. Well, cool. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you guys later. Appreciate you, Blue. I will chat to you.